Good morning, everyone. Welcome to MBA Karo. So today I'm going to solve Maharashtra CET mock test by TestFunda. I had created a video asking that which mock should I take. So most of you had responded for TestFunda. There were other responses as well. So I will attempt those tests also provided I get time for them. Okay, so today we will solve TestFunda mock. It is a jumbled paper that what I've heard. I'm sure that they would have followed the same thing. And it is when we talk about this uh, their content, I believe that it is good with respect to CAT. Okay, I've taken the mocks in the past also, and it is at par with CET. There are slight variations. Each institute will have some variations. Some people will compare he iska better, iska better, but still I believe that their tests are good. So please do like this stream before I begin. So good morning, everyone. I hope you are doing good. So CET is just a few days away, and they have started rolling out the admit cards also for different examinations. So MBA CET का भी जल्दी आ जाएगा. There are some of the exams for which they have already started rolling out the admit cards. Okay, so in this video you will learn that how to attempt the mock test in a strategic way. Now each person might have a different strategy based on their different strengths and weaknesses, right? किसी की strength कोई subject में होती है, किसी में होती है. So I will attempt it my way, but yes, it will give you an understanding that how to uh, maximize your score, how to attempt the paper in a strategic manner. Okay, so if it is a mixed paper, then we will follow 30-40 strategy, right? 30 minutes, 40 questions, because if the questions are jumbled, you do not know which question is present at which location. So let's start. This is the free mock demo player look, classic test funda player look, so it does not matter to me. I'll start it. I hope you are able to see the screen. अगर आपको screen दिख रही है, please comment yes, and please comment start on the video. आपको proper screen दिख रही है, please comment that start the test so that I can start. Okay, I'm able to see it fine on my phone, so I hope others are also able to see it. So please do like this video and share it with your friends so that they know okay, how to attempt the paper. Okay, so let's start this. So I'm starting this paper. Okay, so here's the first one. Now it is a mix of questions. Okay, uh, now either synonyms or antonyms. Okay, so if we talk about this ecstatic, joyous. Now this is a conclusion based question. I'm going to skip it. So in the first 40 minutes, 30 minutes, I'm going to attempt 40 questions. A train 100-meter long meets a man going in the opposite direction and crosses him in 9 seconds. Okay, so time, speed, distance. Distance is 100, speed is 9. So time is 9. So speed is 100 by 9, and 100 by 9 in meter per second, kilometer per hour. It's 18 by 5, which is 20 into 240, right? 40. And opposite direction है तो ट्रेन की स्पीड हो जाएगी 35. 35 and 35 both are equal, so quantity 1 and 2 are equal. Okay, next is missing number. So 18 and this is 24, so this is 18 square and 24, 21 square, we need to find it. So it has to be something 18 square and 24. 24. So logic not hitting instantly. Okay. Uh, so last ke do digit is not working. 18 square and 21 square. Okay, so I'll just skip it for now. This is a data sufficiency question. Which direction is city E from city F? J is to the northeast of city. So now we have to tell that which is sufficient. Okay. So E and F need to be connected. So first from only third, we cannot get it because E and F both are not mentioned. Only 2 and 3, I, E is known, and 2 and 3 are sufficient because in this E is mentioned and F is mentioned. Okay, 1 and 3 if I see E and F. Okay, so there are two options in which E and F are mentioned, but there is no connecting. Like I and E and I are mentioned, but there is no connection. But if you see 2 and 3, H is the common one, right? So we can just get it. Some mangoes are yellow, some fruits are mangoes. Mangoes are yellow, some fruits are mangoes. Okay, all fruits being yellow is a possibility. Yes, all fruits can be. Some fruits are yellow, that is not necessary. Okay, so only one follows. Possibility hoga. This is the answer. Square is made by joining the midpoints of a side of a square. So square is made by this midpoint. That means half area ho jayega. And the square is made by joining the midpoints of the square. And this is like area becomes half, half, half each time. Okay. So half each time. The side of the outermost square is 24 centimeter. Sum of perimeters of the all the squares. So area becomes half. Perimeters becomes 1 by root 2. Okay. So area perimeter of the outside is 96. Now if I look at the options, right, 96. So 96 का कुछ multiple होना चाहिए. So this I would choose. Okay, cannot be determined, cannot be the answer. I would straight away do this without doing the calculations. Okay, let's move ahead. 348 ml milk water 1712. So 204 milk and 144 water. Okay, now in this case it is mixed with 152 ml milk and water. So 8 times 96 milk and 56 water. So 300 and 200. So 3 ratio 2. 20% loss after 33.33% discount. Had the article be sold at the mark price, then there would have been a profit of rupees 100. Find the cost price. So 20% loss after allowing 33% discount. So 33 means like you are selling for 2/3 and this is 20%. So 8 se kar denge. So if you are selling at 33, so cost price will be 120, the mark price is 120. Okay, selling price is 80 and 20% loss, so cost price will be 100. Okay, and had the article be sold at the mark price, so mark price means profit of 20. Now this is 5 times, so cost price 100, 500 will be the cost price. Okay, common difference of an AP series. 19th term is 59. Okay, first term is 5. So 18 terms, like we can get the common difference. Like 18 terms, 54. So it divide by 83. So this looks to be an easy one. Okay, compound amount 300. So it says that this is again data sufficiency. 300 were borrowed 192 months at 6% compounded annually. So we can find the amount using this, right? This is given, rate is given, time is given. 300 were borrowed for 16 years at 6% annually compounded. So both can give us the answers. Okay, so it can be answered by either of the statements. 80% of water of fresh dates is constituted by water. They are kept in a drying room. Okay, only 20% of the weight is constituted by water. Okay, weight of dates. So this is like 80% is water. So 20% will be fruit. So 500-gram date means 100-gram fruit. Okay, 100-gram fruit has 20, like that is 80% and 20% will be water. So 125 kg will be the answer. Radius of base and height of a right circular cone 3 ratio 7. Okay, volume is 4224. Base is 3 and so 1/3 pi. R is 3. 3x into 7x is 4224. So we will get 66 x cube as 4224. Okay, so this will be 6, this will be 66 into 64. Like if you see 6, you will get 66 x cube. So x will be 4. Okay, you need to find the height of the cone. So height is a multiple of 7. So 7 into 4, 28. Okay, you do not need to actually solve it. Like you can solve it mentally also. Like volume is 4224. So technically it has to be a multiple of 7. 3 times 4, 5. 5 nahi hoga, 35 is not possible. 4224 is looking like a multiple of 4. Like if you divide by 4 and you see 64 is also a factor of it. Okay, so you can get this answer straight away. Okay, I should have done it that way. So x and y degree, we are given that this is 90. So 75 and this complete is 90. Okay, x plus y करना है. Mm, this is 90. So 165 y plus. So we see that, see, this angle plus this angle PQRS total is 360. Remove this 90, 270 remains. Okay, remove this 90, it is 180. Okay, so 75 plus x plus y is 180. So x plus y will be 105. Okay, so answer figure we need to tell that form a series. Okay, now I usually avoid it, but since time permits, I've done the 10, 15 questions in less than 10 minutes. So I will attempt this. Now this y is rotating by 90 degrees and 180 degrees and then 270 degrees. So it will be 360-degree rotation. It will face this direction itself. Right? So I can eliminate 1, 2 and 3. So 3 and 5 are left. Now I will look at this option. So this is going 90, 135, 90, and then again this does not look 45, 90, 45, 90. It should be facing down, but it is facing up in all the cases. Or maybe they are shifting. The very likelihood is they are shifting. Blank space here, blank space here, blank space here. So I would not spend time. I will mark 3 as the answer. Okay, taking a wild guess. Okay, so ये क्या है? It is correct use of phrase. But let us leave those who are still alive to speak of them. Those of form time. You'll avoid it. Not sure of it. Okay, I will skip this part since I tend to take more time in this. Okay, so let's say uh, skip it. So Raga borrowed 48,000, 12.5%, 2 years. So 25%, 60,000 amount हो जाएगा. He immediately invested the borrowed sum at, अच्छा, he invested at 12.5% for 2 years. So 2.5% interest मिल रहा है and 2.5% in per year. So 2.5% is 1 by 40, that is 1200 will be the earning per year. So this was a very simple one. So 8 players form two different teams, X and Y, and around a circular table, two on each square table, two on each side. Player from team X are facing towards the center and Y are facing away from the center. Okay, let me first see. It says 19 to 23. So there are 5 questions associated with it. Okay, and I will attempt this in that scenario. Okay, क्योंकि 5 question है. Uh, it says X is inside and Y is outside. This looks, I mean, I know I can do it, but it's not worth putting time in it. So I will skip to question number 24. Maybe I'll get back to it later. Okay, this is something that I would like to solve in the paper, but we'll do it later. Okay, so this gives the degree wise breakup of population of city and ratio of literate and illiterate. Okay, so it says the literate population of C is what percentage more than illiterate population of F. Okay, C ka literate is 36 ka 2/3. So like 2/5, that is 14.4. Okay, and literate population of F is 27 ka 15. That is 5 by 9. That is 15. And this is 4/5, 2/5 of 36, 14.4. So 96%, 14.4 by 15 is 19.96. Okay, average literate population of all the given cities together. Uh, Not a good question to attempt because it would take. Sorry, in the previous question it was literate. I took it wrong. Literate population of C is literate is written later. Okay, so 36 ka 3 by 2, 3 by 5. So 21.6. Okay, and F ka literate is 4 by 9 or 27. So 12. 12 and 21.6, 9.6, 80% more. Okay, more bhi pucha, so 90%. 80% more. So I will skip this question. Again, what is the ratio between total population of C to D? Okay, so this is, you do not need to make graphs. So 36 by 108, 1 by 1 ratio 3. What is the difference between the literate population of B and that of E? Okay, so first I will find the difference in degree terms and then calculate for from the total. Okay, so B and E difference 72. बी और ई का हमें निकालना है लिटरेट. ओके, 72 का 5 by 8, 45. एंड ई इज 63. 63 का 8 by 15. So 63, 8 by 15 is 21 into 8 by 5, 168 by 5, which is 33.6. 33.6 or बी का था 5 by 8, so 45. 14, 33.6 and 45. So 11.4, 11.4 into 207. Okay, 207 का अच्छा 11.4 तो डिग्रीज में है, इंटू 5/18 भी करना पड़ेगा. 207 इंटू 11.4, 114 into 5/18. So this is 3 and 19, and then 6, 9, 395, 345 into 19 करना है. 345 into 20 will be 6900 minus 345, which is 6555. 6555 आना चाहिए. हाँ, 9 का मल्टीपल आएगा, that is correct. The population of city A is what percentage of total population? Okay, population of city A. So we have to deal with population. So this is like you can directly do it is 18, like 54, which is 15%. So straightforward question. One was like out of the two lengthy questions, I attempted only one. Okay, and next is we are given the ratio of the number of boys to girls in a class is 5/4. Okay, boys to girls is given 5/4, and if boys are decreased by 120, girls are increased by 120, the ratio becomes 4/5. Total number of girls in the class now. Okay, uh, I'll use options in this instead of picking up pen. I'm finding myself lazy enough to pick up pen today. Now is 4/5, so maybe 600. I'll start with 600 and 480. Okay, 360 and yeah, so this will be 600. So if you say 600 girls and 480 boys, okay, it means girls were 480 and boys were 600. So that is the answer. The radius of a height of a circular cone is 75% of its height, and the area of base is 1386 centimeter square. So 1386 centimeter square I know the radius is 14 in that case. Okay, and it is 75% of its height, total surface area of the given cone. Okay, so 3:4 में इसके, so it is 14. Okay, and radius is 75%, right? So 3 4. Mm. Now in this question what I would do is, like, I would do it in an unconventional way. Okay, so if you are my student who have attended my classes, I also tell you that use options. We know that, like, whenever you have a curved surface, you have something in a multiple of pi. Pi is 22/7, so 11 ka multiple hoga. I will check the multiple of 11, right? This is not a multiple of 11, this cannot be the answer. This is a multiple of 11, this is not a multiple of 11. This is also not a multiple of 11. I will mark this as the answer and move on. Okay, so if you apply these strategies, this is how you beat the people, right? So लोग कहते हैं कि हाँ इतने high score कैसे आता है, वो इसीलिए आता है, I'm not doing the calculation. Okay, taking calculated risk, not doing unnecessary calculations, and just skipping the questions I am uncomfortable with. So next question देखते हैं. It is analogy based. We need to see कि कौन सी चीज कहाँ जा रही है. So star went to the center. So this B thing should be the center. So I can eliminate options 2 and 4. Then second thing, I will look at this object which was on the right side, and the gap should be on the top right, which is in all, so that I wouldn't look at. This double arrow came to the bottom, so star should come in the bottom. Okay, so I can eliminate option 3 also. So we are left with options 1 and 5. Another thing which I will look at is this arrow was at the top corner. It was at the bottom corner and it came at the top corner. So this down arrow, okay, this is there itself. I'll have to look for triangle. Okay, maybe the triangle part. This triangle was at the top and it came to the right side this place. So it is option 5. So by observing some of the elements, I could figure it out. Now this is you need to find the series. A series is established. Okay, so first goes to third, first goes to second. Not able to figure out the series instantly, I will skip it. I generally do not prefer abstract reasoning, so I will skip it as of now. ये थोड़ा मुझे ठीक लग रहा है. It is saying that which is different from others. Okay, different from others. Two facing this side, two facing this side, two, three facing one side, three facing one side, one opposite side, three facing two. Mm, I'll skip it. Yeah, so I avoid unnecessary questions, which I believe that take unnecessary time and you are unable to figure out. So I'll just previously go and mark something क्योंकि ये बाद में मुझे बाद में भी attempt करने का मन नहीं है. Okay, so I'll mark randomly. ये देख लेते हैं, series देखनी है, right? So the next thing which is coming at center is from top, but again this is not following. Central circle is going. Basically we have 3 elements here, 4 elements here. Triangle यहाँ आ गया T. वे 4 elements हैं. Okay, one pattern which I have noticed is x going to this place, triangle going to this place. So square will be on this side, and I can eliminate 2 of the options. 1 3 5 is left. T is going on top. pi is, okay, I'll just mark 5 randomly as of now. Because there are plenty of questions to attempt. Okay. All right. So let's move to the next question. Average weight of Prem and Tom is 16 pounds less than the weight of Ravi. The ratio of weight of Prem to combined weight of Ravi and Salim is 14:25. Weights of Prem and Salim. So it is quantity comparison. So we will make this. So we have Prem, Ravi, Salim, and Tom, right? PRST. So Prem and Salim 112 and Salim is 80. Okay. Ratio of Prem to combined weight of Ravi Salim is 14:25. So 14 into 8 is 112. So this should be 200. So Salim is 80. Ravi will be 120. Ravi is 120. Average weight of Prem and Tom is 16 less. So Ravi is 120. Average of Prem and Tom should be 104, 208. So Tom will be 96. Okay, so first is weight of Tom, weight of Ravi 90 pounds. Weight of Tom is 96, Ravi is 120. So 2 is greater than 1 is greater than 3. So 2, 1, 3. Or 2 is greater than 1. So this option we will choose. Roots of this equation, B and C are interchanged. The roots of the quadratic equation become 3 and 4. Yes, we can answer using this. Okay, so B and C are interchanged. So we get the sum of the roots and product of roots. Okay. So we can answer using either of the options because B and C interchange kar so we'll get the, we are given the roots. Okay, so we can find the, nahi. So from first we cannot answer because B and C interchange ho jayenge. So we, uh, sum of the roots is माइनस बी अपॉन ए माइनस सी अपॉन ए, so उससे तो नहीं निकलेगा. Second equation, a and c are interchanged, a and c interchange, so we get the product of the roots, right? Product not necessarily gives. Okay, so from second we can answer. The reason is, see, sum is minus b upon a, ठीक है, product is c upon a. So in the first case, like if I get the sum and product from this information, I cannot find A because A is zaruri hai. From the second equation, if A and C are interchanged, okay, and I get the roots, like I get the sum and the product of the roots, so I can find the possible values. The sum of height of a right circular cylinder and its radius is 52. Total surface area is 13728. Half the radius. Sum of height and radius is 52. Area of the base पूछा. Radius of base is half the radius of the given cylinder. Okay, so there is another cylinder for which we need to calculate this. Calculation based hai. I will go with 1386 and just leave it. Jagdish can cover, so 30 minutes में 40 questions होने चाहिए. So I'm right on track. Jignesh can cover a certain distance in 54 minutes. If he travels at an average speed of 40 km per hour, the speed at which he must travel to reduce his traveling time to 45 minutes. So time is 5, 6, right? Speed will be 6 upon 5, that is 48. So this was a sitter. I would just definitely go. It's now, अगर आप सारे क्वेश्चन नहीं देखते 40 तक, तो it becomes a problem. Okay, 1000 minus 900, 100 plus 44, 144, which is 12 square. Now, since I have few minutes left, so I'll just go and see if I can answer some of them. The multi-channel communication campaign mounted by terrorist organization helped them to raise awareness much faster than the conventional means. Okay. Potential recruits are noticed and groomed in online forums based on personality factors. Their messages are widely seen, which help them to spread their ideas even faster. They create a sense of deep engagement by constantly pushing out content. Okay, so conclusion, what is online teaching of these terrorists is effective. Okay, the content created by terrorists is highly effective, and we can't say very high quality. Mentally and emotionally disturbed people should not be given access. This is a generic statement. More vigilant, terrorists have a knowledge of human psychology and pick out susceptible people. Okay, so this looks like to be a conclusion. Okay, because see, it says that notice and groomed in online forum based on personality factors. Okay, high quality, like you cannot say that it's a high quality thing, right? It's not like some good thing that they're teaching. Like I teach high quality content that this this you cannot call as a high quality, but yes, this is they have knowledge of human psychology because the passage says that they they recruit the potential people, okay, and based on personality factors. So they have high human psychology and pick susceptible people. Okay, so the fourth one was this thing. All right, so 324 is एक तो हो सकता है स्क्वायर other thing could be 3 2 4 3 6 अच्छा हाँ one thing which I just took ठीक है 326 into 424 441 16 हो जाएगा okay that just appeared to me. Let's leave those who fall who are still alive to skip of form of those from time अच्छा ये I do not know. You can just mark something ठीक है. Ace and Vandal controlled by the cakes that say eat me and bottles that would say drink me. ठीक है बेस्ट ऑप्शन phrase and bold okay. I think ये हो सकता है like never heard of this phrase. So 19 से 23 I deliberately skipped. So let me answer some of the other questions. Average literate population of all the cities together. Okay, so what I will do is 15 15 plus 15 plus 13 28 7 8 8 7 15. Okay, so 9585. So just take a wild guess and mark it. Okay. No point breaking your head in this. I'll just mark option number 3. Okay. I'll just mark ये क्या है? Odd one out. Odd one out. Let's put some effort. Like, but I don't like this image. It does not look pleasing to me. Okay. Okay. I'll just mark 2 in it for no reason. Okay, so this we did not 12 square. So 40 we have done, right? 30, 40 sahi chala. Now let me pick up speed, right? I was being slow till now. Triangle ABC, AD is the median to BC, AB, BC, AB equal to BC 12. AB, BC, BC 12. AD is the median to BC. So this is 6, this is 6. AC equal to 8. Okay, 6, 6, 8. AD we need to find out. Uh, ये पोलोनियस थ्योरम लगेगा इसमें. So 12 square plus 8 square. So ये होता है it is 144 plus 64 208. So ये आ जाएगा 60 AD square will be 68. 68 का अंडर रूट 2 रूट 70. ये अपोलोनियस थ्योरम से होगा that AD square 2 times of AD square plus since D is the median so AD AD square plus DC square, or you can take AD square plus BD square, does not matter. So 2 times of its square is AB square plus AC square. Okay, you can use Apollonius theorem. So you need to tell that two quantities relation between this difference between SI and SI 2 years में डिफरेंस निकालना है 2 years में हो जाएगा 16 और 16.64 that is 96 rupees. Okay, and this is 33.1331 and like 33.1331 and this is 30%, 3.1%, that is 310. So definitely 3 years में 10,000 में ज़्यादा interest होगा. So 2 is greater than 1. Okay, so Ravi and Kiran work together. They complete the job in 5 days. What fraction of job does Ravi do? Ravi is twice as sufficient as Kiran. So first can give us the answer. Okay, Ravi and Simran. So second cannot give us the answer. So only one should be sufficient. Okay, Ravi and Kiran is there. So in this case, Kiran is not mentioned. Okay, and Simran nothing is given. Now Ravi is twice as sufficient. So it is sufficient to give the answer. Two circles with center O and O dash respectively. The line TM touches this. Uh, Ratio of length O dash to length O dash M is 2:3 and OM is 10. Okay, so OM is 10. So we have so I'll do a bit of rough work for this. Okay, so extra information is given. I'll avoid it. But इतनी geometry आती नहीं है. The kind of geometry they have given in the test. The respective ratio between the speeds of car, bus, and truck is 8, 5, 10. The speed of truck is 200% of the speed of the bus. Truck is 200%. अच्छा तो that is obviously 200% average speed. So bus is 45. Okay, truck is 45. डबल हो गया आपका 90 and 72. 45 plus 91, 35, 217, 18, 13, 23 will be 69 kilometer per hour. Three numbers in the ratio, their average is 53, largest number. Okay, so if they are in this ratio, so largest number is definitely not 34. So average is 53. 28, 53, 3 times 75. So 1 is greater than 2. Clearly easy one. Now these are the questions that you should attempt. Okay, because straight away nikal ja raha hai. Surface area of a sphere is 4 pi r square, 4 pi r cube. Okay, find the volume of the sphere up to 2. नहीं सरफेस एरिया था 4 pi r square of a cube, sorry sphere, that is 154. Okay, so pi r square is 38.5. R will be into 4. R square is 7. R will be 7 by 2. Okay, R is 7 by 2. We need to find the volume. 4 by 3 pi r cube. So 7 by 2 is 343 by 8. So will be this will 11, 11, and this is 49. 49 into 11 by 3. 539 by 3. 539 is 180 से पहले 179.66. Okay, so we have to fill in the appropriate set of words. African wild dogs have markings that are dashed to each individual, distinct or unique, ठीक है, or common, like fingerprints, and help them. No, so it has to be unique or distinct. Okay, help them pack, help the pack identify each other probably. Okay, so this looks to be right fit. In sentence E, they lose earnings from selling the book is the last sentence of the paragraph. Okay, So we need to tell that does not fit into the paragraph after rearranging other sentences. Avoid it. Like, I mean, maybe I can answer some random answer. सी तो दिया ही नहीं है ऑप्शन में, सी लग रहा था. Okay, just mark randomly and school teachers in India have to take a teacher's training for every 5 years. So first says yes, it will definitely improve quality of education. Okay, so that is fine. Second says it will have a necessary burden. So first is strong, easy one. Fourth proportional 3 5 27, and fourth proportional. So like 3 ratio 5 27 ratio 45. Wrong number in this series 121 121 123. So 790 is wrong. It should be 788. 200 articles for 36 each. He sold some articles at profit of 30% and loss of 20%. Overall profit is 10%, right? So you can do it by allocation. So profit of 30%, he's selling at 130, and loss of 20, that is selling at 80, and net is 10% profit. Okay, so he's applying elevation, that is 3 ratio 2. Okay, profit of 30% should be high. Okay, so 120 will be the answer. So you can use this by allegation. Okay, code for bride is asked. There are 5 questions. So now this is a bonus thing for me, that there are 5 questions associated. So we can attempt these 5 questions quite easily. So it says code for bright. Okay, bright light of trucks, bright fresh sunny day. So in दोनों में common देख लेते हैं. Hin is common, I guess. Bright light. So only bright is common and hin is common. So hin is the answer. What is the code of set light in this code? Okay, scent and light. Scent इसमें है of uh, of flowers, and fresh can be eliminated. ठीक है, dim is eliminated. Din is eliminated. Zin is eliminated. Lin is eliminated. So bin, scent is bin, and light is, okay. So let me better draw this table, because there are 5 questions and it will definitely help us to fill it. Bright, fresh, sunny day, scent of fresh flowers, scent of flowers, bright light of trucks, and then we have trucks loaded with flowers. Okay, let me just complete the codes. Bright, we said that hin is common. Okay, fresh, fresh is also, we have a common word, which is zin. Okay, fresh we have zin. Sunny day is, we do not have sunny and day, so scentin will be sunny day. Then if you look at scent of fresh flowers, scent is not explicitly given. Of is, lin, of is lin. Okay, fresh is in, lin zin is done. Okay, bin and din are left. Flowers is din. So scent will be bin. Okay, not a good strategy to spend so much time in this. Bright light of trucks. Of trucks. Light is remaining. Okay, bright is done. Hin. Bright of Hinlin is done. Min or ren. Okay, trucks is min. So light will be rin. Okay, trucks loaded with flowers. So loaded with will be left with fin and nin. So take a note code for scent light. Light is rin and scent is bin. Bin rin. So now I can at least answer fresh of trucks. Fresh of trucks. Off is lin. Trucks is min. And fresh is in. Zin, lin, min. It's a very bad thing to attempt. I put so much time on a particular question. Okay, I just loaded. Loaded is fin or nin. So I will consider it as a bad part of my test that I spend so much time on this. First, trying to solve it orally and then trying to get the table. I should have made the table in the first instance itself. Plus is coded as din. Okay, so these could cost me in the end. Like मैं 4-5 marks और score कर सकता था. Okay, it says that rearranging, avoid it. Rearrangement would take a lot of time. This point of view, termed as positivism, is based on the hypothesis that only genuine knowledge is scientific knowledge. Okay. Beneath the sentence, different ways of completing the sentence. Okay, we need to complete the sentence. Which can be a derivation only from. Okay, so just skip it. So we need to find this number 10 to the power what, right? So now if I look at this, these are all 9, 4 and like 10 के बाद 4 zeros आएंगे, right? 9, 4 4 zeros आएंगे. I do not need to calculate the squares. Okay, what I need to see is like 1k after we'll have 4 zeros. So and this is 428. So it is 10,000 and 40,000 and 90,000. So 1,40,000. This is 42,000 something. So 1 lakh would be the answer. That is 10 to the power 5. A boat can cover 20 kilometer upstream and 36 downstream in 3 or 40 minutes. And the ratio between downstream speed and upstream is 6:1. Okay, so I'll use boat is downstream is 6, stream is 1. Okay, so boat will be 5 and upstream will be 4. So 4 and 6. So 30 by 20 by 4 is 5 and this is 6. 36 by 6 is 6. So 5 plus 6, 11x, that is the speed. 11x, this is 3 hours 40 minutes. That is 11 by 3 hours. Okay, so x is 1 by 3 hours. Okay, 1 by 3, x is 1 by 3. And if I divide upstream speed is 4 divided by 1, 3, that is 12. Okay, there are a lot of questions on like mensuration. Okay, uh, let me see this. Cylindrical wooden block has radius. Okay, so I'll try to attempt this since like know the formula. So hemisphere is removed. So like basically a sphere is removed from it. Okay, so pi r square h minus 4 by 3 pi r cube. Okay, so pi common, pi r square common, h minus 4 by 3 r हमें निकालना है, ठीक है. So pi is 22/7, r square is 49 and h is 20. 20 minus 28/3. 20 minus 28/3 is 32/3. Okay, ये मेरा वैल्यू बनता है, that is 7. 154 into 32/3. 154 into 10 is 1540 plus 2/3, that is 100 and 308 का 2/3, so 103. So 1643 के आसपास होगा, 1642.67. Okay, so man has 2,40,000. He spends 75% on a shop furniture. With the remaining amount, he bought some bulbs for his shop. Right. So the first is uh, that at the price of each bulbs, how many did he purchase? So there are three quantities. Right. He spent 60,000 for bulbs. 120. That is he purchased quantity one is 500. Okay. Second quantity is 960. Third quantity is 1458. Okay, so 1 is less than 2, less than 3. The average speed of a bike for first 120 kilometer is 25 kilometer per hour. This average speed of the bus for the entire journey. अच्छा, ये क्वेश्चन जिसने बनाया उसने थोड़े सा मतलब कहीं से कॉपी पेस्ट किया, एडिटिंग करना भूल गया. ठीक है, बाइक बस बन गई अभी तक. राइट, चले बाइक से बाद में बस में कन्वर्ट हो गई. सो नाइस कन्वर्टेबल बाइक. So 4.8 hours लगेंगे and then 3 hours लगेंगे, 7.8 and 1.2, total 9 hours. और distance cover कर रहा है 120, 180, 192. 192 by 9 is 64/3, which is 21.33 kilometer per hour. Compound interest for 3 years at the first year, 3% for the first year, 12% for the second year, 15% for the third year is. Okay, so 32500 है, and this is 11 by 12. 12% is 28 by 25. 15% 23 by 20. Okay, so this is 500, that is 65. 65 into this is 13 by 2, 14. 13 into 11, 14 into 23. 11 का multiple है. So let me see a multiple of 11 here. 6, 12, that is 7, that is 9, 9, 9. So this could be the answer. ठीक है, एक ये तरीका है. दूसरा तरीका है 3 into 4 into 3, 12, 12 into 3, 6 should be the last digit. बट कुछ तो गड़बड़ हो रही है. 13. अच्छा, कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट निकालना है ना. So yeah, this would be the answer because that is the amount that I was calculating. Okay, so it will end in 6. This will be the answer. So like if you do the calculations, 32,500 hai. Okay, first year 10% interest, so 11 by 10. 12%, 112 by 100, which is 28 by 25. And the third is 15%, so 23 by 20. 25 into 20, 500. Okay, so 500 से divide करो, this will be 65. 65 by 10 and you will get 13 by 2. This is so 13, 11, 14, 23. 3143, that is 12. 6 will be the last digit, and when you subtract this, you will get this as the answer. Okay. The ratio between two parts is so 49 and 13 is 6, so 42 and 36. 42 into 36 is, so there are some sitters also. It is about picking those sitters in the paper. Okay, the total cost of bill is partly fixed and varies. Average of printing a book is 275. There are 40 books, rupees 250. अच्छा, 40 बुक्स का 275 है, 50 बुक्स का 250 है. ठीक है, when there are 100 books. So there is fixed plus variable cost. So let us call x plus so x plus 40y is equal to, that is 11,000, and x plus 50y is equal to 12,500. Okay, so that means 10y is 1500. So we need to add another 50y, that is 7500. So that will make it 20,000. So x plus 100y is 20,000. That will be 200 will be the average cost. 724.25, it's base, and it is the base of a right pyramid. Okay, so volume of the pyramid is 1/3 area of base into height. Okay, so area of base is half 7 into 24, which is 84. 84 divided by 3 is 28. So divide this by 28, you will get 16 as the answer. Volume of pyramid is 1/3 of area of base into height. Okay, a plus b is 16 and ab is 15. What is the possible value of a minus b? Okay, so now we do not get any integers in this. Okay, so we can use a minus b ka whole square. A minus b ka whole square is a plus b ka whole square minus 4ab. Okay, so a plus b ka whole square is 256 minus 4ab 100, that is 156. 156 ka square root is going to be somewhere 12.5. Okay, 12.49 will be the answer. One half of Harsna's age 2 years from now plus 1/3 of her age 3 years ago is 20 years. How old she is now? Okay, so now see this thing, like you do not need to make equations, just use this logic that 2 years from now half is being taken, right? So half should be an integer generally. So that means her age is even. Okay, या तो 20 दो option eliminate हो गए. 1/3 of her age 3 years ago. So 3 years ago, her age should be 1/3, like that's a multiple of 3. So take 24 now, check this. Okay, one half of 2 years from now. 2 years from now, the age will be 26. Okay, उसको half कर लेंगे, that is 13. Okay, 3 years ago 21, उसका 1/3 7. So 13 plus 7 is 20. So this is how you verify answers, right? Without even picking a pen, you can answer questions. Okay, so the problem with us is we pick the pen first, right? I'm trying to solve this paper as much as possible without using a pen. Okay, if I start using the pen, then I could blast away this paper. Okay, next question is Amit deposited 8,000 at 25% per annum compound interest for 2 years. Okay, and after 2 years he deposited a total amount at 18% simple interest in another scheme B, from B for 3 years. Okay, so 18 का बन जाएगा आपका 10,000, 12,500. 12,500 का 18% और 54. So 54 divided by 8 is 675. So 6750 will be the answer. When a plot is sold at 18,700, loses 15% to gain 15%. So this is 85%. 85%, or we need to find 115%. Okay? So 17 into 11. So 17 into 85 is 17 ka multiple, right? So 23 into 11, 253. So 25300. You need to pair of words that mean opposite to each other. Okay, affirm and negate could be opposites. Okay, so I'm lagging behind, so let me catch up. I have to attempt 4 minutes, 6 questions. When the people in the carriage realized that the driver was wounded, they climbed atop the carriage. Begin, it should be began to scream for help. Okay, so there should be a tense correlation, right? So if you are using like a past tense, you should use a past tense in it. Okay, so we have, like, if you're not aware, we have a sort of grammar course which has grammar books, okay, and a grammar rule book plus phrasal verbs plus mixed bag of questions. So in case you wish to practice for verbal ability, you can take that. Okay, I'll share the link of that in the comments of this video or description of this video. The sale of company X have increased. Company Z is big. We cannot, so neither is implicit. Okay, easy one. So 3 3 3 3, what we have to dial differs from other figures. So 3 के अंदर 6 dots and 6 के अंदर 6 6 6, like this is 12. So 2 times. Okay, this is 4 and this has 8 dots. So I think fourth will be the odd one out. Okay, So double the number of sides is the number of dots in it. Okay, so this is some electric circuit. Remembering, like, since I was an electronics engineer, we had to draw these circuits sort of thing. So this looks like something familiar to me, but not in form of reasoning. So we need to find the relation. So this has jumped this side. Uh, Basically, we have four elements. Second element remains at its place. So arrow should ideally remain at its place. I would go with option 3. Okay, second element अपनी जगह पे है. Bottom वाला top पे आ रहा है. So circle should come at the top, right? So that makes sense. Okay, and this shifted to second position. So legs 2 and 3 p.m. straight line but facing in opposite directions, right? Opposite directions में 2 and 3 p.m. So like it has to be 2 or 3 के बीच में. See, options are very awkward here. You can easily mark this as the answer. ठीक है, opposite, like it is somewhere between 8 and 9. That is only 40 and 45 के बीच में एक ही option है. So you will mark this as the answer. 80 question. 3 years from now, Anil's grandfather will be 6 times as Anil was last year. Okay, the sum of the present age of Anil and his grandfather is 68. How old is Anil's grandfather now? Okay, so 3 years later he will be 6 times. So यानी कि 57 हो सकता है. See, use your brain. Like 57 है. 3 years later he will be a multiple of 6. That is the only option. Okay. So now you can check like 11 and 57. एक verify करने के लिए check कर लेना 11. Now if there were two options that made a multiple of 6 3 years later, then you should check. But you should blindly mark this as the answer. ठीक है. So this is how, like, लोग कहते हैं ना मेरे स्मॉक में स्कोर नहीं आता बिकॉज दे स्टार्ट मेकिंग इक्वेशंस. मैं बिना इक्वेशन बनाए आई हैव सॉल्व्ड अ फ्यू सच क्वेश्चंस इन व्हिच आई डिड नॉट मेक इक्वेशंस. आई जस्ट सॉ कि 3 years later it is a multiple of 6. ठीक है, और 57 है. So it is 57. Now you can verify. ठीक है, अगर दो ऑप्शन होते then you can verify like 57 और 11 ले लो. So 3 years from now 60 हो जाएंगे और last year he was 10. So 10 into 6. Since I'm explaining, I think I've attempted all questions except one. Like देख लेते हैं. So 59 वाला क्या था? So let me just mark C as the answer. See, unnecessary questions avoid and then attempt the ones which are doable ones. So I will mark it for review because maybe if time permits, I will go and solve it. I don't want to leave geometry questions. Okay, what is the value of this? We need to tell, use which can we use to answer. See, we need all four, like we need copyright and percentage. Okay, so copyright, so we need both the statements. No, but this and symbol is present in this, so both statements together, that is fourth. Okay, so this is a passage. It has 10 questions. Okay, so it's good to read this passage क्योंकि इसमें सीधे 10 क्वेश्चन है 82 to 91. सपोज द टाइम इज लेस. ठीक है, मान के चलते हैं मैं बहुत शॉर्ट चला हूँ. अभी तो मेरे पास 90 मिनट्स है. 90 मिनट्स आर गुड इनफ फॉर to attempt this paper. Now if I have less uh, like time, I would see some vocab based questions. Okay, so 87, which of the following means the same as the word attainment? Attainment means fulfillment, right? So ये तो आपको पता ही होगा. So you can mark these questions. And then synonymous with the word indispensable. Indispensable means something which is crucial भी, integral भी है, not synonymous. Okay, so auxiliary is the one. Imperative, crucial, integral, vital, that all mean important, right? Indispensable means someone who is important. So auxiliary is someone who is not important. So see, two vocab आप answer कर सकते very easily. Suppose let us say you did not have much time to attempt this. So आपने दो question तो answer करते, rest random mark कर सकते. So we'll read this passage. Let us read it now itself. Why to wait and wait for solution? Let's read and then answer. In the meanwhile, please do like this video and share it with uh, friends who are preparing for CET, चाहे वो WhatsApp group हो, Telegram group हो, so that people know how to attempt papers. Gender equality is first and foremost a human right. A woman is entitled to live with dignity and freedom. Empowerment is also indispensable to for advancing development and reducing poverty. Empowered women contribute to the health and productivity of whole families and communities, improve prosperity for the next generation. The importance of gender equality is underscored in this. You do not have to speak while reading, okay? So if you do not speak, you tend to read faster. Okay, so I'll read it. So first paragraph, I'll explain also. The first paragraph is talking about the importance, and it says that like if women are important, that leads to the health and productivity of the whole families and for the whole community as well. Okay, it is one of the 8 millennium development goals. So that shows that it's a important thing to have. Other seven goals. So there are seven other goals, okay, which are not mentioned, but it is important to achieve those. Okay, so this is the biggest form of inequality which is still present in the society. Since then it talks about history, that all countries have ill-treated women, and they reached rebellious status, and they've been talking about gender equality. It is essential for sustainable development. So there should be shared responsibilities for bring nurturing the child. So in most regions, their education is less and other things are unrecognized. Most women have no access to knowledge, skills. So that means knowledge part is missing. Now coming to the last paragraph, it says that countries should act to establish mechanism for women equal participation. Now this question, I mean, even if you do not read the passage, you can answer it using common sense. क्योंकि ऐसा topic है, like which of the following will not be a result of empowering women? Okay, so there might be some passages which are generic in nature. ठीक है, जैसे women empowerment हो गया. Sometimes it could be related to environment. Okay, so you can use common sense to answer questions. So if you in case you happen to get such a passage, you may pick to avoid reading the passage. ठीक है, चलो अब करते, काफी टाइम स्पेंड कर दिया हमने. Okay, I did not read the last paragraph. Let me just quickly read it. They should try, government should do this, appropriate measures, etc. All right. Not be a result of empowerment, improvement, future generation given, better communal harmony, peaceful situations, productivity of communities, boost advancement to reduce poverty. Communal harmony, I think, is not given. Communal harmony kahin diya hai. Advancement is given. Okay, next future generation ki improved prospect is given. Writing style, right? So it is analytical. Right? He's not narrating a story. He's not presenting some fact or something. Analytical is he's giving logic for everything, right? It is not abstract. It is not argumentative. He's not arguing anything. How women have been treated unfairly in society, the inferior. So see, this is a simple question, right? Even if you did not read the passage, you could have answered. So these are bonus questions. So see, we crib about the difficult part. हम कहते हैं यार इस पेपर में ये डिफिकल्ट था, ये भी देखो इसमें there are certain questions which are such easy. मतलब पैसेज इतना easy है, अगर आप पढ़ोगे नहीं भी तो भी आंसर कर सकते हो. The empowerment and autonomy of women are as necessary as improving their uh, ये थोड़ा सा political situation. I don't think they have mentioned elsewhere. So I will avoid political education situation. Social status is there and health status. But political सारे ऑप्शन में दे रखा है. Okay, so instead of putting so much effort, I will just move on. Okay, women are dash, does not fill in the blank. Does not, okay, not receiving as much formal education, facing a threat of their life, lacking in terms of power and influence, using their, so this is not against them. Okay. This be done. According to the passage, how can a nation achieve women empowerment? By banning female feticide, providing men with tax benefits, ensuring equal participation and fair representation. I guess like ये जो political वाला था ये होगा political, social, financial situation. So it should be all four then. Okay, 88. Okay, 7x 89. Most suitable title. So sustainable development because it is asking about development in all fields. Not true. One third of the women population has no access to printed knowledge. Is it given? They did mention that they do not have access to printed knowledge, but don't know if it is one third. More than one third of the world adults. So that is not given. Like it says more than one third. Now, how many of them are women? Well, that we do not know. Okay, so we need to find that two figures are related to each other. I will just see that it is how much degree rotation. 90 degree would make it here. 90 say 135 degree rotation. I would say 90 degree, 135 degree. So third is the odd one out. All have like this is direct 90 degree rotation. So I'll avoid this. Okay, it says that differs from all other figures. Okay, so J 5 Q. ये तो इसका सम हो रहा है 22. 5 is this 18 20 E होना चाहिए. Third is the answer. Sum देखोगे 2 5 3 10 तो J हो गया. Okay, so likewise we can answer it. Okay, DI आ गया and it has 5 questions. So big boost. So let's attempt is which year the population total female population total male population the maximum. Okay, so a lot of information like for this question you need to total. Okay, male as a female population as a percentage of male. So male की कम होनी चाहिए female की ज़्यादा होनी चाहिए. This looks high. I just randomly look the numbers. ये काफी कम है, half से भी कम है. This has high percentage. Like 90 तो नहीं है. Okay, 91 looks high percentage values in most of them. 92 high here. Like 50 से थोड़ा ज़्यादा है. Like if you take the ratios, this looks much higher, right? 462, 550, 293, 487, 344, 314, okay, 320, 364, 158. This is low, this is high. This is tough call. I mean, I would go with 91. Okay, not a right way to solve it. Well, time consuming. Number of female employees in B. Now, if there are individual, then you answer those. Okay, since we have time, we know that negative नहीं जाएगा. Okay, so we can attempt it. Number of female employees in B in 1993. That is female B. That is 364. Female employees in E in 1991. So that is 238. So 126. 126 by 238. 50% is 119 and 7 is around 3%. So 53%. Average annual number of employees in company D. Okay, average pushes. Since we can calculate this, let us go for it. Right. So you do not need to do the actual calculation. Just see कि एक rough calculation लेते हैं. This is 900,000, yeah, 1000, and this is also 1000, 2000, 2700, okay, 2000 or 800, 800, 800. So 28, 36, 36 plus 8, 44, 8, 880, somewhere around 880. So this is our answer. Which company has the second highest total number of employees over the entire period? Avoid this because you will have to add all these values. Yeah, but if I have to call, like if I see B has high number, C has high number, A तो नहीं होगा definitely. A के numbers are low. A, B, C, D. अच्छा, this is very high. Like male or female भी looks high. Maybe D as the highest and then F. E ले लेता हूँ. So if you are drawing the table and doing the calculations and getting the answers, you are wasting time. Okay, you can just simply attempt some of the questions. There is no negative marking. Make educated guess and move on. Ratio of female employees from C in 1994. Okay, so 1994 C is female employees, that is 215. Okay, and sum of female employees in D in 1993 and D in 1993 female, that is 328, and male employees in C in 1990 532, that is uh, 60, 860. So 215, 860, 1 ratio 4. Okay, so how many sons does O have? J, L, and K are brothers. So we need to tell which of them is sufficient. Okay, now if you do 1 and 2, okay, L and K are brothers of J. J's mother R is the wife of O. Okay, so how many sons does O have? So from 1 and 2, we cannot get the gender of J. Okay. 1 and 3, if we take L and K are brothers of J, out of these three children, like only one is a girl. So we do not know the relation between this. Second and third says J's mother. So again, we will use all three. Okay, if we use all three, we can get L and K are brothers of J. Okay, J's out of three children, R has only one is a girl. So we get the gender of J also. Okay, so 10 questions on RCs. Now, since I'm tired of reading RCs as of now, I'll just mark the vocab based question and then Putin मुझे तो knowledge से पता है KGB का agent था, so I'll mark this. अच्छा, इसमें DDR कुछ भी दिया है. Now, if I see this, Merkel was raised in here when he was a KGB agent. Okay, so no question on vocab. I'll skip it for now. We'll do it later in the next phase of the 40 questions that we do. Okay, so now my target is to reach 1:30 when we have 60 minutes left. He has stopped people visiting him because he fears it will cause discomfort. So easy picking. So the following statements is grammatically correct. Alaska provides the most के साथ cheapest नहीं आएगा. If I were, so whenever we use some uh, like have some fascination, like if we dream of something, we use were. If I were president. Chandrayaan was the first manned mission from India to land on the moon, so that looks fine. Does Malvika know? He finished his studies and went to bed. So this is the correct one. Dash of humans, the DNA of grape plants contains sites with certain since with those as with those with humans. Okay, so just Gauri was kept on tenter hooks for 2 whole days by Rahul. Tenter hooks may be kept in suspense. So sequence बनाना है. 4 के 2 बन गए, 6 के 3 बन गए, and this is 1 2 3 4 4 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So it should be 4 of them. 8 है कि 9 है? 1 2 3 4 6 ही तो 9 दिख रहा है. It should be 4.5. Image is not clear. I think like 8 होगा, कुछ misprint हो सकता है. Avoid this. Like these kind of questions I will directly avoid. I do not want to spend my time on these. Differs from others. So maybe count black and white and then answer. Okay, so black has 1 2 3 4 5. 5 black, 4 black. No, 5 black, 5 black, 5 black, 5 black, 5 black. Okay, black is 5. White 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 is 5. Whichever I feel like I'll answer it. So we need to tell the continue the series. Okay, A B C D. Okay, one place they are shifting down. So A has come to this place. It's P A D. So one place they will go down, right? So it will be H F P, H F and this P. Why is it? I'll choose this. Closely resembles the pattern. Acha, dotted line. Okay, so if you fold it, then what will happen is there will be this shape, like fifth one, right? So no, fifth meaning the triangle will get. अच्छा, ये इसके ऊपर आ जाएगा, सुपर इम्पोज, and then circle will complete, and this fifth one will be the shape after it is completed. Okay, so first second to not related again. I think in third one the center, like center remains center only, like center. In all others, center is first is related to topmost is related to bottom, and the central is related to itself, right? Erroneous part we need to mark. To get the DNA from a cell, the scientists typically rely on one of one of the many available by available by I think available through. You're not sure. In an attempt to regain its top position, a music company organized a talent hunt. The turnout was dismal and the event turned out to be not so successful. The music company regained the top spot. No, the popularity of the music company attracted a large crowd. So there is immense interest for music among people. So none of these are implicit. Immense interest we cannot say. Yeah, this thing was Kunal and Hitesh together can do a work in 30 and 50 hours. If Kunal starts the work alone and does the work for only 12 hours, then Hitesh does the work till completion of work. Okay, so Kunal is doing 40% of the work, 60% is remaining. Okay, 12 hours about 30 is 40%, 60% is remaining. He does in 50 hours, 60% he will do in 30 hours. So 12 plus 30, 42 hours will be taken. Okay, we need to tell that which of the following is. Okay, so inequality, we will have to make this inequality. Since there are 5 questions and it's an easy topic, so I will definitely go ahead and make it. So A, you can also solve this one. This is easy, greater than equal to C. C at the rate means greater than B. Okay, E hash A. Hash means smaller than or equal to. So E is CB are given. C and E, there is no relation. B at the rate A. B is greater than A. So both are wrong. Neither follows. So in such questions, please ensure that you see the order of options. ठीक है, कई बार क्या होता है कि हम ये देख लेते हैं कि like only one, only two. So in the option, in the answer options, they might be in different order. L at the rate M, L is greater than M, M, M is greater than equal to N, okay, and dollar O, dollar means equal to O, so N equal to O, O and L, so O percent L, percent mean smaller than, so O is less than L, that is true, first one is true. O dollar means O is equal to M, second one is false, because only first one is true. F hash B, F is smaller than or equal to B, okay, F greater than equal to G, and G is Z dollar G, Z is equal to G, so Z equal to G, less than equal to F, less than equal to B. Z percent B, percent means smaller than B, Z smaller than B is not true. Second is B dollar G, dollar means equal to, so B equal to G is also not true, so neither is true. So we have X, हो सकता है either might be the answer in this case, X, Y, Z or W. X percent Y means X is smaller than Y, Y dollar Z, Y is equal to Z, and W hash Z. Okay, hash means smaller or equal to, W is smaller equal to Z, so Z is greater than equal to W. Then X at the rate W, X is at the rate means greater than, and percent is smaller than. So either of them will be true. Fourth conclusion. I is greater than equal to J, G, H and G, J. G is hash. G is smaller than equal to J, and G at the rate H greater than H. So I greater than equal to J, greater than equal to G, greater than H. Yeah. Then we are given that H at the rate I, H is greater than I, false, I greater than equal to G. Yes, that is true. So only 2 is true in this case. Okay, so this is the one. So let's now move in. Pankaj travels 10 meter towards north, turns right and travels 20. So 10 north with 20 here. Turns right and 25, 10, 20, 25. He turns left and 15. So 15, he walks. Now he's told he's related to his original position. So if we draw it, it is towards the southeast. Okay, none of these is the answer. So 10, 20, 25, 20 उधर गया था, 15 ही आया, right? So he's southeast. Walk some distance towards the northeast. She turned 90. So northeast में गई, फिर वहां से 90 गई left. So that is northwest. 90 डिग्री साउथ वेस्ट में आ गई. Southwest is the answer. 90 degree means opposite. So north is opposite southwest. Some letters are envelopes. Letters, envelopes. All envelopes are parcel. No parcel are boxes. Some boxes can be letters. Possible. Okay, first is possible. Second is some letters are parcels. Okay, that is also true. So it says, acha, so we are given certain options. One is true, two is also uh, some letters are parcels. 2 is definitely true. All envelopes are letters. That is false. Some boxes are parcels. Fourth is false. Some letters are parcels is true. Some boxes can be letters. That also looks true to me. So the answer will be none of these because 1 and 2 are true. Okay, now this is a puzzle. Now I would rather love doing a puzzle than doing a RC. So I will do this. Okay, so we have LMNOPQRS, 8 people, different schools. Okay, the school is given and different competition, right? So looks to be there are a lot of information now. There are 15 points given, but I know that if we are given so high number of points, we can possibly fill it. So LMNOPQRS, स्कूल एंड एक्टिविटी. सो पहले टेबल बना दी. फर्स्ट कॉलम में एल एम एन ओ पी क्यू आर एस ऐसे बना दिया इन स्कूल एंड एक्टिविटी. ओके, नाउ like start with first point. So it says M who studies in sent in, right? So write is school sent in. Okay, or new era school. So acha, this could be the these could be the possible schools. Did not participate, avoid that, right? Negative avoid karna. The student who studies in St. Xavier's participated in dancing. Fine. Neither studies. Okay, neither studies. O studies in St. Sebastian and participated art and painting or science. Art or science. Q in elocution. Now, if you see this thing, right? See, like initially we have the tendency we make table based on names. Okay, थोड़ा time लग रहा है, but I will tell you how to attempt this. Okay, I myself will solve it. So if you see this, like school के name थोड़े से weird है, लोगों के नाम LMNOP, it is easy to fill if people are remaining. And if you see statements, right, the one who studies in Saint Xavier participated in this, studies in Saint Anne's participated in drama, Saint Teresa participated in this, fellowship participated in this. So चार school के तो हमें दिए हैं कि which activity did they participate. So instead of putting name as the first column, put the first column as the school. Okay. So put the school name, you can put an activity in any order. Okay, so the schools are Columbia, Ames, Sebastian, Teresa, Xavier Fellowship, New Era, and final is Queen Mary School. Okay, so you can see first column आपने school का बना दिया. Then you can put activity and name because a lot of all 4 schools the activity is directly given. Okay, the student who studies in Saint Xavier dancing. So Xavier is dancing. Okay, and then we can put Saint Anne in drama. Saint Teresa storytelling. Then we have fellowship participates in fellowship कौन सा अच्छा है fellowship is science exhibition. ठीक है चार स्कूल का ये डायरेक्ट दिया एंड एम स्टडीज इन सेंट एन्स और न्यू एरा ठीक है एंड डिड नॉट पार्टिसिपेट इन आर्ट एंड पेंटिंग okay so that is could participate in anything. Saint Xavier dancing that we have put and then O studies in Saint Sebastian. Drama, art or painting. So Saint Columbia elocution or singing does not participate. Elocution, singing. Queen Mary is given as best out of waste. So another information. Now we are given that uh, Saint Columbia elocution or singing में participate नहीं करता. So only thing is left is art and painting. Okay. So Saint Columbia will be art and painting. Then we have elocution or singing left. So Sebastian and Northeast, the any जो new era will be out of these. Okay, singing or elocution. Okay, Q participate in elocution. So now we can get that Q is in NE school. Okay, because O था हमारा Sebastian में. So elocution. So this also fills the table. जो हमारे names बचे हैं, singing will be Sebastian. Sebastian school which is O. Now we will put the names. Okay, M is Saint Anne's or New Era. So New Era is not possible. So M is in Saint Anne's. Okay, New Era we have put Q. So we'll mark the answer Q and then move if something is already done. L participates in which competition? Still you have to be figured out. Saint Anne's drama. P neither studies in Saint Teresa or Xavier. So P can study in multiple schools. Saint Columbia or New Era. Still not studying Xavier. Storytelling में Q in elocution, so we have filled that. So from student point of view, it is difficult to figure out. So let's just like fill in randomly instead of wasting time on this. L participates in which competition? So drama, singing or elocution नहीं हो सकता. Singing. So maybe art and painting. We'll just mark randomly. Who studies in fellowship? Not necessary. I'll mark cannot be determined. Participate in singing. Singing is O, which we figured out. Q drama. Q is elocution. S based out of R and Columbia. Okay, R and Columbia would be the right one. Or S best out of West could be the right one. So I'll mark this. Okay, so one of them is different and we need to mark this. So we are left with 54 minutes. So we need to plan accordingly. F12 and 26, it is wrong. Okay, double double हो All forests are rivers. Some rivers are trees. All trees are lakes. Okay, so some lakes are rivers. Lakes are rivers. Yes, that is true. Okay, no trees are lakes. No trees are lakes is false. Okay, and some forest can be lake. Some forest can be lake. So third is one and three are true. One and three. So third is the answer. Then we come move towards southeast at a distance of 7 kilometers. So southeast में गई and towards west 14. So 7 and 14 was northwest and 7. Northwest 7. So parallelogram shape banega. And she moves to a distance of 4 meter towards east. So 4 meter towards east and stood at that point, starting from the point where she stood. So from that point it is 10 meters. So ये parallelogram type का बनेगा incomplete. Okay. Some homes are huts. Now syllogism is something which I have comfort level. All huts are tents. Some tents are shelter. Okay. Some homes are tents. That is true. Some huts may be shelter. Some huts may be shelter. That is also true. All tents are huts. That is false. So first tent, second follow. Okay, so we have 5 questions based on blood relation. I picked the wrong set previously. I should have picked this one. There are 6 members and 2 married couples. P is a professor and is married to a dentist who is mother of N and Q. Okay, so P and Q are married. Q is a female and P is a male. He is a professor. Okay, and Q is a dentist. These are mothers like parents of N and Q. Okay, L is wife of M. Okay, who is a lawyer? M is a lawyer and L is married to M. L has only one son. Now, N L can have only one son. Okay, one of the married ladies is a housewife. So L has to be a housewife, and their son would be P then. Okay, so L is a housewife married to M, who is a lawyer, and their son is P. Okay, the male grandchild of the family is an engineer, while the female grandchild is student. So engineer and student, N and Q in any order. So these are the 6 people in the family. So this is easy to do. L is related to N, so L is the grandmother. Okay, now this is a bonus thing that you attempt this. Who among the following members is a housewife? So L is a housewife. अब देखो solving that puzzle versus solving this was a big difference, right? उसमें आधे time, less than half time you can solve this. N is related to Q, so N we cannot determine because N is a like son or daughter. Group of male members in the family, so M P cannot be determined. Okay, because N and Q we cannot determine the genders. How is O related to M? So O is नहीं O तो नीचे child है ना. O is related to N और Q है. P is married to a dentist. So O is related to M. O we can find a gender. O is married to P. O is daughter-in-law. Now 7 questions on this close test. Now this is no, it will not be Q. O will be the wife of P. Sorry, writing I made a mistake. It is O is the wife of P. Okay, now let us solve this. These are 7 easy pickings, so that will speeden up. So later in her tiny cubicle at the top of the house, she uh, buns and munched buns. Like she would be eating buns and reflected on the future, emulated on the future. Mm, Emulated on the future तो नहीं है. Emulate means to emulation is basically like reflected. We usually use for past, but I don't know. Like we'll use it. Okay, 49. What was the Estonian glassware co and what services? What earthly need could be the one? A pleasurable thrill of excitement made tuppence tingle background again, but the marrow held optimism and dash. Instead, her to washing up a pile of Estonia glassware, more unaccountable to resemblance. 5 minutes to 11 and tuppence reached the dash of buildings in which the block of the buildings. Okay, so there are some parks not at an equal distance or facing south, only three cars. Okay, I'll avoid this. I'll just randomly mark this because it says that no less than 13 cars. So there is a big number of cars. Okay, and three cars between Merc and Nano, Audi is there. So many cars involved and some direction also there, replacement. So just mark something. Okay, so all smart S's are dumb S's, smart and dumb, bad. Some bad are smart. None of the black are dumb. So first says all dumb are bad. So that is false. Some dumb are bad. Second is true. No black are bad. Third is false. So only two follows. Okay, so we need to tell that value we need to tell, which is area of parallelogram ABCD and this, right? C equal to 2E. This is 60 degree. ABCD का area and ADE का area. ADE का area ठीक है. तो अगर मैं लेता हूँ 1 2 I think they will be equal. 3. If I look at this equilateral triangle, so possibly equal. 1833 by 47 into 2 minus 64. Okay, 1833 by 47 will be 39. 39 into 2 is 78. 14. 14 is 134. Sum of the squares of the roots, right? So x square plus x minus 20. Okay, so one of the roots will be 4. Okay, one is minus 5. 4 and minus 5. Square is 16 and 25, which is 41. So 5 questions on input output. Let's see that what is the logic they are having. So rearranges in each rule. So they are first making all the vowels first, then the consonants. Okay, in the first step, the last element is being arranged, then shifted to the second position, then shifted inside. ठीक है, और यहाँ क्या किया है इनने, एड वर्ड था कि ऑड था, या तो वर्ड ही चेंज कर दिया इनने. इट शुड हैव बीन ऑड. Okay, B, the first one is being. So they are pushing at the ends, right? So first word in the first position, last word in the last position, and then pushing inside. So third step पूछा है. So first में तो the last word is going to be the last word will be pushed here. That is one. Then second step में ice आ जाएगा. नहीं, earn. The third one will be earn. So possibly I would see this ice one earn. Okay, and then the words here will be car or hat or jar. Okay, and rest will remain in the same position. So I'll mark this. Which word is fifth from the left in step 4? Okay, so in step 4, 4 words will be shifted. Okay, and the remaining word will be the fifth one. Okay, so fourth अगर मैं shift कर देता हूँ, so we have ups shift हो जाएगा, arc shift ups off arc and end. 4 वर्ड शिफ्ट हो जाएंगे. तो फिर यहाँ क्या बचेगा? ओके, सो हैव टू सी दिस साइड आल्सो व्हाट वर्ड्स विल गो दिस साइड. It is in the ascending order, right? So we will have joys, log, fan, dew. These four will be shifted. I think shy will be the word that will remain here. Okay, so just so we are given that out. We have to find the output. So output means that the last step. Okay, here era this looks like the output. Arranged in ascending order. So this will be the output. Fourth step for the following input. Okay, so in this 4 words should be shifted like uh, ये 4 words shift दिख रहे हैं मुझे, and cob, gas, jam, new. So this would be the fourth step. Second to the right of the word sleep or eel is. So in the first step they will arrange the word और नहीं, फर्स्ट स्टेप में यूनी आएगा, सेकंड स्टेप में और आ जाएगा, थर्ड स्टेप में ईल आ जाएगा. So third word is done. And no, sorry, its will come. So it's cry kin. Cry will go away. Kin mud. So the answer would be mud. Kin mud. नहीं, सेट होगा. देखो, eel के बाद 2 steps होने चाहिए. Cry will be gone. Kin will be gone. And third step mud would be gone. So ply बचेगा, फिर set बचेगा. I guess that is just by uh, like seeing it. Shivam went to Q, which was 10 feet away from P. Then he turned to his right and walked 4 feet. Okay, so we'll see 10 feet here from P say Q10. You can take in any direction, then turn right and walked 4. So east ko le lo. Q you can take to the east. After this, again turn right, distance equal to the distance between P and Q. So he walked 3 feet. So 1 feet will be the distance. Okay, so like imagine like a rectangle being formed, 10 4 key sidelines. Okay, and 1 would be the difference. Water and milk are added in an empty container, 2:15. 14 more liters of water is added. So the ratio of water to milk becomes 1:4. Okay. Now, amount of water mixed initially. Now, if we see this, the ratio of milk to water to milk. Okay. So milk should be multiple of 15 and 4, that is 60. ठीक है 60 तो ये हो जाएगा आपका 8 और 8 and 8 and 60 14 22 and 60 नहीं does not make sense. तो इसको ले लेते हैं दूसरा ले लेते हैं 13 30 and we took 8 and 16, so let's take 120. 16 and 120 you add 14 more, that becomes 30. So yes, initially 16 liters. ठीक है 16 and 120, 14 ऐड करोगे तो 30, 30 and 120, 1:4. In the Indian cricket team, won 50% of the matches in the first 2 weeks of the network. At the end of the series, success rate was 75%. Okay, if the Indian team had played 6 matches in the first 2 weeks, they won all the matches they played after the first 2 weeks. Total number of matches that they played after the first 2 weeks. Okay, so 50% jeete, that is they won 3, okay, and lost 3. Now they are not losing anything. Okay, and the final success rate is 75%. So that means they won 3 more matches and no, sorry, 9 and 12. So 6 more matches they played. It is saying total number of matches. So 12 matches they played. पहले 6 में से 3 जीते, बाकी 6 के 6 जीत गए, तो 9 out of 12, 75%. Okay, so too many questions on syllogisms here. No copters are aeroplanes. So copters, aeroplanes. No aeroplane is a ship. So these three cannot interact with each other. Like no ship is an aeroplane is true. Okay. There is a possibility that some copters are ship. That is also true. So only both conclusions will follow. No rectangles are parallelograms. Some parallelograms are quadrilateral. Okay, no rectangle is a quadrilateral, false. Some quadrilaterals are not rectangles. Okay, yes, there are some quadrilaterals that are not rectangles, because if all quadrilaterals are rectangles, then they will be parallelogram also. Okay, so second is true. There are too many questions on directions and syllogisms here. Like I have solved at least 10 questions here. Some cricketers are analysts. No cricketer is all-rounder. Okay, no analysts are all-rounder. False. All analysts being all-rounder is a possibility. If all analysts are all-rounders, then like there will be overlap also between all-rounder and cricketer. So that is also not possible. So neither follows. 5 questions on graphs. So let's do it. So 5 machines are allotted the work of printing. This shows the number of days required by them and shows the actual time for each. Okay, so for time for which they worked. Okay, now since time and work concepts, like I have decent concepts and I would go ahead and attempt this question. So it says the two machines R and S work alternately for a total of 12 days. Time in days. second table shows टाइम दे वर्क फॉर, बट ये तो दिया है RNS वर्क फॉर 12 days. कुछ तो गड़बड़ लग रहा है बिकॉज आवर्स डेज. Okay, so let's see this कि hours or days कुछ तो गड़बड़ लग रहा है मुझे. RNS worked alternately. Okay, suppose the work is 180. So R will complete 10 units, S will complete 9 units. Okay, so 6 days में 60 units or 54 units. 4 units are done. P and T worked. So P will do 12 units, T will do 3.6. X number of days, and R and S have done 114, and then 1/10 is left. So like P and Q did 48 units. 48 units, तभी 10% बचा है. Total 180 था. R and S did 114. 1/10 is left. So 162 they did. So P and T did 48 divided by 15.6, and that is in days. Converting into hours we will do into 24. 480 to 6 24. No, 7.2, 19.2. 19.2, that is 2.5 days. So 60 hours will be the answer. So assuming that they work 24 hours in a day. Q, R, and S work for 3 days each, and the remaining day job was completed by P and T. Okay, Q, R, S. So let's take the work as the LCM of all these to answer all these questions. So 240, if it takes 600, 618 से divide नहीं होगा. We'll have to take 1800. I think 1800 is divisible by all of them. और we will have to take 3600. 16 से भी divide करना है. 3600 हमें लेना पड़ेगा total work. Okay, so in all questions try to take work as 3600, and then you will get the number of days required. So P will do 240 units, Q will do 225, R will do 200 units in a day, S 180 units, and T 144 units. Okay, so these are the units that you will get. Take work as 3600. Okay, so QRS work for 3 days each. QRS. So 380, 605, 1815 is done. Okay, so PNT. PNT worked is 7, so they work for 1785. P is 11:7. 33 per day. Okay, so P and T 11:7. Three and a half, 4.5 months. So I'll mark 99. कुछ तो गड़बड़ आ रहा है. I'm not getting it. So 3 days करेगा तो P करेगा 5 days. Okay. R for 8 days, PQS in 9 days, working alternately. Okay. So R for 8 days, R is doing 1600 units, remaining is 2000. And then we have PQS in 9 days, working alternately. PQS. So 420, 420 and 225. 645, 1935. So 65 units out of, so 65 left out of, so 13 by 720 will be left. Okay, T worked 5 by 3 times the efficiency and P helped T every second day. How many days did T completed the work? Okay, so T worked is 5 by 3 times. T is 144. So 5 by 3 kar denge, that will become, T will become 348 into 5 is 240. So T will work as 240 and then P will work help every second day. So first day T will do 240, second day 1 T will do 240, second day 240 plus 240, 480. So in 2 days they will complete 720. Okay. 720. Now this is coming as 10 days. Every second day 10 days आना चाहिए ऐसे. 2 दिन में तो 720 होगा. 5. The number of days PNT worked was in the ratio 7:9. Number of day PNT work difference निकालना है. ठीक है. PNT work was 7:9. So 7 days में P कर लेगा 1680 x and 9 days में कर लेगा 1440 minus 144 1316 x 29 2916 1/8 of x is so by 6 into c की कौन सा इसका मल्टीपल हो सकता है. So if we divide by 4 7 60 180 9 7 2996. So 759 253. I'll avoid this. Hyperbole. Hyperbole तो exaggeration होता है. Understatement will be the opposite. Yeah. Picture composition is a written method. It's a writing method based on a picture. Maybe writing method, but grabbed a couple of samosas. A circle is inside octagon. The perimeter of the octagon is 80 centimeter. So side length is 10. That is what is given to us. Area of the octagon approximately. Side length is 10. We need to find the area of this octagon. Octagon का area क्या होता था? Okay, 2 root 2 plus 1 a square. So 2 root 2 is 2.1.41, 2.41 into 100. So 482 would be this area. So we need to find question mark. 3/4 of 864 is 216, 648 divided by 9. 6% for 250, cost price is like 265, cost price will be 250. Area of a right triangle ABC is 18, two of its sides coincide with x and y axis. Can be the equation of third side of the triangle ABC. Okay, so x plus y is equal to 6, meaning x plus y equal to 4x plus 9y is equal to 0. ये तो नहीं होगा, x plus y is equal to 6 नहीं होगा. So either both values will be positive or both negative. X equal to 36, y could be the value. X plus y is equal to 36. फोर नाइन, अच्छा ये होगा 4 9 30, because they will meet at -9 and 4. Okay, -9 and -4, so 9 to 4 36 divided by 2 18. If AB is equal to 2 root 13, we need to find the length of BC. Okay, we are given that DB is 3 times of DE. So let me solve this. Now this paper, like what I feel not so correct about this paper is too much of geometry, which you ideally do not find. DE into 3 is DB. X is equal to 2 root 13. Just mark 3 as the answer. Shape is hidden. Uh, this curved shape, straight line. Anything in this? नहीं, but इसमें नीचे नहीं है. Like all these things are done. हाँ, इसमें फोर्थ में उल्टा करके है. Like this straight line. Like you see this straight line below and this shape, which would form a triangle. ABC, no, BCD, BCE, ACD, ACD, ACD probably could form one. ACE, ACD I'm choosing. It says which of the following is not related to figure 1. 4 3 4 3. एक ज़्यादा सर्कल कर दिया और ये कम हो गया. फाइन, ज़्यादा से कर दिया. थिंक दिस वन. Now, this time, like last time, I found these questions in the actual paper also, right? And this is something which should be done. Okay, there are words. If the second alphabet in each word is changed to the previous alphabet in the English alphabetical order, how many words have how many words having vowels will be formed? Okay, so if it is changed, it will not have a vowel. Okay, if it is changed, it will still have a vowel e. Okay, these all will not have vowel. So there is only one word that will have vowels because only the second alphabet is changed to previous alphabet. Okay, so cat, nap, vet इन सबका vowel चला जाएगा, toy का भी चला जाएगा. Only one word will be left. In the given words are arranged in order as they would appear in the dictionary from left to right. Which of the following will be the second from the right? Okay, left to right. That means the fourth word we have to pick. Okay, so cat is the first word. Nap, pie, and toy will be the fourth word. The last and the first alphabet are interchanged in each of the words, which will be the third in the dictionary. So पहले लेटर से देखते हैं E is the first word, P, and then we have TT. So TEV, TAC. TAC will come first. How many letters are there in English alphabetical series between the first and the third letter of the word, which is second to the right of the word, which is third from the left? Okay. Third from the left, इसके second to the right is T, wet. Third third from the left, इसका second to the right is wet. It is saying that how many letters are there in the first and the third letter. V और T के बीच में कितने हैं? V, T, U, V. There is only one letter in between. Okay, easy pickings. It says that class 1, class 2 data sufficiency. One of them starts studies in class 1 and the remaining 3 study in class 2 who studies in class 1. So Rima and Reena study in class 2. So that does not give us the answer. Okay, Rita is taller than Ria. That does not give us the answer. So cannot be answered on the basis of the two statements. Simple one. डेटा सफिशिएंसी काफी इजी दिए हैं. डेटा सफिशिएंसी से ज्यादा डिफिकल्ट आता है एक्चुअल पेपर में. ये इतने छोटे नहीं होते. और next is ABC are going on a to the circus. They reach one after the other. Who was the first one to reach the circus? B reached after C. Okay, so we cannot tell that who reached the first. C reached before A, we cannot tell, right? B reached after C. So B is after C. Okay, C reached before A. So C is the first one. So when we combine both, how is S related to B? Okay, B is son of Q, who is the mother of S. B is son of Q. Now S is related to B. इसमें S का जेंडर नहीं पता चलेगा. B is the son, but S can be daughter or son also. S is the mother of M, who is the nephew of B. Okay. M is the nephew of B, and S is the mother of M. So S is a female. Okay, S is a female. That gives us the answer. So 2 alone is a, like, S will be the sister of B using 2 alone. Okay. Who among Ram, Shyam and Radhe is the second tallest? Ram is not tallest, so Ram can be anything. Shyam is not the shortest, so Shyam can be anything. Now Ram is not the tallest, so Ram can be first or second. Shyam is not the shortest. So Ram is. So we may have multiple possibilities. एक बार बना के देख लेते हैं. Ram is not tallest. चलिए तो Ram नहीं आ सकता. Shyam आ सकता है. Then we have Shyam is not the shortest. Shyam is tallest. So Ram Radhe. It could be Radhe Ram. Okay. So then we are getting multiple possibilities. And Shyam is not the shortest. Uh, so we can have Shyam, Ram, and Radhe. Okay, Ram is not the tallest. So Ram can be. So you have two possibilities, right? Ram can be the second tallest or Radhe could be the second tallest. So cannot be answered using this. Although he wrote many, he's best remembered for his vivid dash of the Mumbai slum life depiction. Fits both the blanks and both the okay. He can write books. He can write books और enthusiasm fit नहीं कर रहा. Works. He wrote many works नहीं होता है. Songs and scenes में नहीं होगा. Maybe shows could be the one. Portrayal of military element is vivid portrayal. So shows and portrayal could be the possible one. Okay, despite his name, Dash in the Peasants' Revolt was not confined, restricted, participation confined over possible. Let's put okay, so that could be the one. Okay, so we have attempted this 183 आंसर कर दिया 19 से 23 पजल नहीं की थी and this passes नहीं है so let's do the puzzle. Okay, 8 players form two different teams X and Y. ये वाले puzzle solve करते हैं. There are two teams seated around a square table, two on each side. It says that X are facing center and Y are facing outside. Only one player of team X has both neighbors from team Y. So एक X के दोनों neighbors Y से हैं. So there will be two players. So none of the players from team Y has both neighbors from team X. So Y साथ में होगा. Like if you put two Y together, X. So YY A from his own team. C, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, C, E belong to C and F belong to Y, and E is between them. ठीक है, both the neighbors are from his own team, right? So A Y से नहीं हो सकता because if A is from Y, then his both neighbors will be from Y. Now these two cannot be C and F, right? तो बहुत सारे neighbors. So A will be from X and his neighbors are also from X. So A is X, C and F is Y. G is away from the center, so G is also from Y. and third B is a player of his own team on his immediate left. Now B cannot be from Y because अच्छा B और G भी हो सकता है. A and G same team. तो ये तो कॉन्ट्रडिक्टरी हो रहा है. Okay, so A Y like अच्छा, so we got like A G is given as Y, A facing away from the center. ठीक है, and we are given that G is facing away and A is from the same team. So A and G Y से होगा. So we get that like कौन X है कौन Y से, that we know. And so let's start with the say arrangement. Okay, so it says that G is third to the left of H, and yeah, probably we can start with it. So G is facing away from the center, third to the left of H. So H is towards the center, third to the left, first, second, third. We will put G, right? And C and F belong to team Y, and E is C E Y should come together. C is not G or H. C is not here. So we get C, E and C, E और C और किसके बीच में था? C and F. C, E, F आ जाएंगे. So F is next to G, to the right of G, and C, E, F will come. So C, E, F, C and F are facing outside and E is facing inside. Now we are left with C हो गया, E हो गया, F हो गया, G, H, A, B and D. ठीक है, both the neighbors of A from his own team. So A is Y. So B and D. So A यहाँ नहीं आ सकता. B के इमीडिएट लेफ्ट में ओन टीम होनी चाहिए. B is X. So yes, B यहाँ पे आ जाएगा. A, B, D. Okay, so that's C is not here. C and C and F only E. B has its immediate left. With B. Because I've got some arrangement now. It looks A, C, E, F, H, B, D, G. Okay, A, C, E, F. Third to the right of B. Third to the right of B is E. Okay, as per this arrangement. It's not from the same team. E, D, E, D are from same team. G, C, G and C both from Y. A, F, A from Y and F also from Y. B, H, B, H, X, E and C. E and C are different teams, X and Y. H belongs to team Y, third to the right of C. H is to the third to the right of C, but H is from X. Okay, that is false. But G is to the immediate right of D. D के immediate left में है G. None of the given. D is to the immediate right of B. D is to the immediate left of B. G and F are from X and Y. G and F both are from Y, so none of these is true. F H. Okay, so 1 2 B D. Neighbors E C. Neighbors G A. Neighbors H B. Okay, H B E C B D. H राइट में जा रहा है, D के राइट में, B के लेफ्ट में जा रहा है, E के राइट में जा रहा है, G के राइट में जा रहा है, एंड H के I don't know, like not correctly matched. E is X, E X, B X, okay, C Y, D Y, D X, and F is Y. So this is not correctly matched. Okay, so I've done what needed to be done, and I'll just mark randomly. 3:5 कर देते हैं. 11 questions बचे. 93 will mark second option. 100 ये passage था. Gold prices. False. Friendly relationships with. Right, इतना याद नहीं किससे friendly relationship थे. और अब तक वो कर देते हैं. ऑल ऑफ द अबव कर लेते हैं. ऑल ऑफ द अबव कर लेते हैं. कोई तो ऑल ऑफ द अबव सही होगा. So 2 more questions are left. अरे ये कैसे हो गया? Consonant is previous letter and each vowel is changed to next letter. Vowels in it. Consonant to next letter. Consonant previous letter. Vowel to next letter. Vowel next में तो हमेशा वो बन जाएगा consonant previous. O piece of pie and nap and wet. 3 words will have. I don't know how I managed to skip it. 200 के 2 आंसर आ गए. So let me submit it. So there is no option to submit also. I'll wait for 30 seconds. So guess the score what I would have achieved. I think this was not one of the best performances. I will feel feeling quite lethargic. Okay, just mark random questions. So I'll tell you the mistakes which I committed. I could have done better. Uh, Spending some time in some of the like questions. जैसे वो था कि 15 points जिसमें दिए थे स्कूल वाले में. That I should not have attempted. Okay, and apart from that, some questions like जो quant के थे that were easy pickings, since like my speed is decent, so I was able to navigate through the entire paper. So paper पूरा like navigate कर देना चाहिए at least. Okay, so that you have understanding. And the mistakes, see, everyone makes mistakes, right? I also made a mistake spending time on that puzzle. Maybe I could have read the RC and attempted those. Okay, so let's see scores. Wait करते हैं. हाँ, कोडिंग डिकोडिंग का चार्ट. तो कोडिंग डिकोडिंग पहले या तो चार्ट ही बना लेना था बाय सीइंग द क्वेश्चंस. एंड okay, so I got a score of 160. Does it show कि top score कितना है and all? Okay, so 160 आ गया है. That is 99.92 percentile. Okay, does it show others also? Accuracy, national percentile, top score या कुछ दिखाते हैं इसमें? Analysis तो and how good they are analysis. Easy में 129 सही है, डिफिकल्ट 4 के 4 सही हैं. 27 out of. Okay, टाइम एलोकेशन. अच्छा, ये तो पूरा एक ही सेक्शन है. सॉल्यूशन की एक्यूरेसी क्वांट 52 out of 60, वर्बल 48 out of 58, 60. अच्छा, सो डी आई. अच्छा, डी आई एल आर रिपोर्ट उसमें एब्स्ट्रैक्ट भी कर लिया होगा. So do they give percentile like कितना score है? Like I don't know that if they show the analysis that way also कि कितने score पे कितना percentile and all. But yeah, this could have been a better score. ठीक है, इसमें mistake वही हुई कि like I could have read that within RC. ठीक है, if I did not attempt that puzzle, maybe it have attempted more. Sketch pen on use skin. Screen में sketch pen, yes, you can use. I don't know, like if it does not have feature on, I had to open some other window for it. Okay, national percentile में top score दिखाता है. Top score is does not show, like it shows 99.92. 99.5 percentile is 135. Overall 99 is one type. Your score 160. Okay, so it shows 99 and 99.5. Okay, so 99.5 percentile is 135. I believe the 140 is an achievable score. Okay, I could have scored more. So few things to like ponder, like plus and minus. Rank 2. रैंक कहाँ पे दिखा रहा है? रिमार्क रैंक कहाँ पे दिखा है? रैंक अच्छा 2 out of 2641. ओके, forgot to say. Okay, so there is someone who still scored better than I did. Yeah, possible. Like there are people who definitely score better. So few learnings. I mean that is more important, right? कि मेरा कितना आता है नहीं आता, that is a different thing. But few learnings. First of all, there were a couple of places where I spent extra time. Okay, like especially that 15 statement wala puzzle. Another was that coding decoding. I started doing mentally and then made a table. That was something an egoistic thing from my part. ठीक है, मुझे table ही बनानी चाहिए थी. Ideally, an aspirant should make it. Now the good things I'll talk about, like few things, especially जो geometry mensuration आता है. ठीक है, ज्योमेट्री मेंसुरेशन में एक चीज हमेशा याद रखना कि इफ दे आस्क एरिया एंड वॉल्यूम्स, राइट, दे आर मल्टीपल ऑफ पाई. व्हाट इज पाई? पाई इज 22/7. सो चेक डिविजिबिलिटी बाय 11. ठीक है, तो उस आई थिंक आई आंसर्ड अ फ्यू क्वेश्चंस यूजिंग दैट. ओके, टाइम एंड वर्क वाले में भी मैंने काफी टाइम लगाया. दैट डीआई सेड आई शुड हैव स्किप्ड इट एंड अटेम्प्टेड अदर थिंग्स. Okay, so I could have increased a bit, but my confidence was that if it is a quant based thing, I will be able to do the calculations fast, and hence I did it. Okay, and apart from it, yeah, 30-40 thing we were keeping in mind, to keeping track of time, doing your like staying in your comfort zone as much as possible. Okay, I skipped one RC completely. I tried to do like quant as much as I could. Right, or बाकी ठीक है, calculations, use the calculation hacks and techniques to solve questions. So do let me know that in the comments that how much you scored in this test when you attempted this mock test. अगर जिसने पूरा देख लिया वो तो attempt करके उसको कुछ answers भी पता होंगे, but still you try to solve this. Let me know in the comments, and also let me know that which is the next mock that I should take. Okay, so uh, like आज टेस्ट फंडा का दिया, maybe ELZ, IMS, whichever is gets the most demand, next one that we will take. And few things about this mock, feedback about this mock test. ठीक है, इसमें कुछ पर्टिकुलर चीजें मुझे बहुत ज्यादा लगी, लाइक ज्योमेट्री मेंसुरेशन इज टू हैवी, इट इज नॉट आस्क्ड इन दैट मच. ठीक है, ज्योमेट्री मेंसुरेशन इतना ज्यादा नहीं है, स्पेशली ज्योमेट्री. ओके, second thing, syllogism, right? Reasoning was full of syllogism, right? Uh, Syllogisms के अलावा भी there were less of critical reasoning in this. CR was missing. Critical reasoning is very important. तो इस मॉक में मुझे कुछ mistakes लगी. Like critical reasoning बहुत कम था. Like critical reasoning ज़्यादा आता है. Like at least 10 to 12 questions you can expect. Around this you expect from critical reasoning, which I believe was not present. और critical reasoning lengthy भी आता है. This paper was on the very easy side. सो क्रिटिकल रीजनिंग वाज मिसिंग. सिलोजिज्म बहुत ज्यादा था, इतना ज्यादा नहीं आता सिलोजिज्म, मे बी 3-4 क्वेश्चन होते हैं. आई फाउंड एटलीस्ट 8 to 10 क्वेश्चंस ऑन सिलोजिज्म. अभी मैं नोटबुक देखूंगा तो कितने सारे दिख जाएंगे. एंड देन यस, देयर वर फ्यू क्वेश्चन टाइप्स लाइक कोडिंग, डिकोडिंग, those were missing. Order ranking, puzzles भी मुझे कम लगे, so puzzles could be more. So that's how, like, it's a random. Okay, so they have built a mixed bag of questions. It is not like you cannot say that this is the perfect, or the examination will have a very set pattern. But yes, on similar lines with the last year's paper, but few topics I found that there were more questions than there should have been. Okay, grammar थोड़ी ज़्यादा होती है usually, vocab and vocab plus grammar also. Won't say कि exactly same as last year. लास्ट ईयर का जब मैंने एग्जाम दिया था, थोड़ा सा डेविएशन लगा. लेवल इजी था ऐसा ही जैसा. ओके, एंड दैट थिंग कि जो कुछ पर्टिकुलर टाइप्स दैट आई फाउंड दैट मे बी वर ऑन द हायर साइड. Okay, so do let me know in the comments that like how much you scored in this paper when you took this mock test, क्योंकि freely available है, कई लोगों ने आप में से already दिया होगा. So do let me know कि आपका कितना score बना था, and what are the good things that you learned from it. And also let me know कि आपको next कौन सा mock, live mock attempt चाहिए. I will attempt that mock and will formulate the strategy for that also. Okay, so that's it for it, and I hope you enjoyed watching this stream. So don't forget to like this video, and very soon I'll be doing another live stream.